Yeah, so, it's still early days, right to say that, but we are getting more data, enough to start making some informed guesses. This is all the 230 councils up for grabs, starting to get coloured in a lot more, obviously with red, blue and yellow, but also in grey. That's no overall control. Sam talking about that. And the big names in there as well, Plymouth, Stoke-on-Trent, and we can see what it's starting to look like in terms of the geography of all of this, because, we talk about all these regions and they are important. This is what it looked like before this set of elections. This is the live map now. We have been talking before about, around the Tees Valley, how that used to be a Labour stronghold. 4 out of 5 of those, they lost that in 2019. Can they get it back? Still waiting on those results. One of them has been no overall control, but starting to see it around the rest of the country. And one of the surprising things, looking at it so far, is where the swing by region is happening. So if you're taking a look at where those gains are being made, rather than the North, the Midlands or the East, actually the South is proving very good for Labour in terms of that head-to-head swing from Conservative to Labour. And that's what you get in places like Plymouth, obviously. If we go and have a look at that. So that was the first Labour gain that was a Labour gain from no overall control. You can see the results there. This shows the historic vote share for major parties in local elections over time. You can see it's been fairly even all the way through, and you just get it nosing up just at the end here. And that's the sort of story we've seen everywhere, even if it's not, a headline sort of council. Taking now to Rushmore, this is actually a Conservative hold, but again, you've got that red line creeping up over there, or, go somewhere else. We'll go to Hartlepool, I think. Again, look at this. This was actually a very narrow, it remained under no overall control. Labour came close to taking that. They put on seats, but also, again, they've stayed above the Conservative vote, and that's a recent surge. And that is important because, we've been speaking about this a while, but if you're looking at, this is the share of local government votes. Labour becomes the biggest party of local government before it becomes the party of national government in 1997. The Conservatives do the same thing in 2010 before the formation of the coalition government, and it hasn't happened today. But if you repeat those sorts of graphs we're seeing with that Labour vote just edging up above the blue, well, that would make for a very happy night for Keir Starmer indeed, and being able to say, look, we are the alternative government, we're ready to take over.